Welcome back, watch fans. We're talking about a major new development at Rolex. That's right, my nephew Kino has given me some insider information that you will want to know. You're going to want to know about this new mega trend. Look, Rolex is going to shake up the market in the next couple of months. Before we get into it, on the wrist we have the Rolex Submariner. That's right, this Submariner, the King Tut, blue gold steel, no holds case. And what is Rolex doing? Well, my nephew Kino tells me that they have these massive gigafactories in Geneva staffed with, all the Chinese children that they have, the Chinese children that Rolex imports to make all their watches. That's right, all the Rolex watches are in fact made by 5-year-olds. And what they are doing is they're going to be stuffing the channels. That's a term they use in marketing, channel stuffing, okay? Channel stuffing. So Rolex has the new Bucher channel, right? They got the retail stores, they got all these stores in different locations. And how do they make money with this? How do they pay for that acquisition, right? They paid a whole bunch of money for this, right? How do they do that? Well, my nephew Kino has got the answer. But you know what? Before we even get into that, you need to subscribe to my free weekly newsletter. That's right, you got to get my free weekly newsletter to learn about all the market trends, prices on Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, independent brands like FP and Moser and everything else. You got to know what's happening. You got to know what is going to be the next hot watch, the next hot brand. Just like AP rocketed in the last couple of years, prices tripled. Cartier prices have nearly doubled. Universal Geneve things are happening. You would have known all those things had you been subscribing to the Watch Reporter free weekly newsletter, which gives you all the latest prices and market action. That's right, that's all it is. We don't talk about, watch horology. We don't talk about movements, escapements, balance wheels. No. We talk about prices and trends and what you should be paying for the right watch. Now, and what is going to be the next big watch. So here is some information that is going to impact Rolex markets. Well, Rolex is going to be releasing special boutique editions to feed the tomato cans. That's right, tomato cans like you, the crayon eaters, the window lickers. That's right, window lickers lining up. What's going to happen is Rolex is going to be putting out special boutique editions sold only in the Bucher stores, in wherever the stores are, whether it's in London, in Tokyo, wherever the stores are. They're going to have a special boutique edition, limited edition for all the different watches, and the tomato cans are going to go absolutely bananas. Now the question is, should you buy that limited edition? Okay, will those things have legs? Is that just a fad? Is it going to be a fad? Or is it going to be something that, might be very unique? That's a very interesting question, right? Let's say they come out with their, the Miami edition of a Submariner, right? They do the Miami edition, and it's got some, it's got like cocaine. The dial is coated with cocaine. Vintage cocaine from 1982 that was snorted by, Tony Montana. They're gonna have the Tony Montana, right? So they're gonna have that watch, and it's gonna have. You see the white indexes? Well, those are gonna be made from pharmaceutical grade cocaine, vintage. That's right. They actually have vintage cocaine that the government confiscated in the 80s in Miami. And Rolex, what Rolex has done is they actually made a deal with the government. That's right, with the DEA to get those, get the yayo, and put it into their watches. Now, how did they do the deal? Well, they convinced the DEA, the feds, that nobody was going to be ingesting it. It was only going to be used inside the watch, right? So, the feds were satisfied. Of course, we know that a couple of these guys also got paid off, right? The FBI, the DEA, they're all crooked. They're all part of the deep state, like that guy, what's his name? The guys who are going after Trump. That's right. Well, Rolex gave these guys a couple watches. They gave them a couple watches, and they got the green light to put the yayo in the Submariner. Unbelievable, but true. So should you be buying that watch when it comes out in the next couple of months? Well, you gotta get my free weekly newsletter. You gotta get my free weekly newsletter, Watch Reporter. Click the link in the video description below to know what are going to be those next big trends, because that's not going to be the only special edition they launch. They're going to be launching a whole bunch of these different editions, right? You want to be the king of the jungle, my friends. You need to be the king of the jungle. You do not want to be eaten. You don't want to be eaten by these predators, by these Muppet boiler rooms. You know, the Muppet boiler room channels are going to be going bananas. That's right. All the Muppet boiler room dealers. I'm talking about the, you know, the guy with a Tweety Bird haircut with the butthole eyes. You know, you got Stevie Wonder in Miami. You know, all those guys, they're going to be going absolutely bananas. And you, my friends, do not want to be left holding the bag, right? You want to be getting in on these trends early. So you got to get my email newsletter. Click the link in the video description below to get the Watch Reporter coming into your email box free each week. And you will, I almost guarantee it, you'll make a ton of cash. And you're also gonna have a lot of fun, because you know what's better than having a great watch? It is also knowing that every minute that it's on your wrist, you're making money. And you know what's even better than that? You know what's better than making money? I'll tell you what it is. Because I know a lot of guys who are very wealthy. I know a lot of guys who are, you know, worth a couple $100 million. You know what gets them off? It's not the money anymore. It's the ego. They like to feel that they, you know, are smart. They got in on the ground floor of something. That's what it is. It's just the ego thing now. So you're going to get that same feeling. You're going to have that feeling of incredible satisfaction, self-satisfaction, ego stroke, knowing that you're smarter than all the tomato cans out there, all of your idiot mooch bum friends. So click that link, get my free newsletter. And by the way, tell all your smart friends. I don't want any losers subscribing to my email. I only want real aristocrats. And for the moment, it's free. At some point, we're going to start charging a lot of money. So, you know, at that point, you probably won't be a subscriber, because a lot of you guys are mooch bums. So this is your opportunity to sample, you know, what the elite know.